Good evening, and welcome to Voices of Literature, the program where we explore the lives, thoughts, and works of some of the world's greatest writers. Tonight, we have a special guest, an author whose name is synonymous with American literature, humor, and insight. He brought to life unforgettable characters like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, and with sharp humor and keen observation, he captured the spirit of America in his stories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mark Twain.
Thank you kindly. I must admit, television is a new stage for me, though I am more accustomed to audiences in print or lecture halls, but I am happy to share stories directly tonight.
Mr. Twain, millions of readers know your novels. Tell us, why did you choose writing as your life's work?
Well, I might say that writing chose me more than I chose writing. In my early years, I tried a number of professions: printer, river pilot, journalist, lecturer. Each one taught me something unique about human nature. People are endlessly fascinating, full of contradictions, courage, and folly. Writing became the medium through which I could organize these observations, reflect on them, and transform them into something meaningful. I have always felt that writing allows a person to speak truths that might be too risky to say aloud. Humor, in particular, is a marvelous tool. It allows you to criticize society, expose hypocrisy, or comment on injustice without alienating the audience. People are more willing to reflect on their own behavior if they are smiling while reading. Take, for example, the issue of racism or the absurdity of social norms. If I approached it purely seriously, it might feel preachy or heavy-handed. Humor opens the door, and then the reader is invited to enter and consider difficult questions. Writing also gave me freedom to travel without moving, freedom to explore ideas without restriction, and freedom to express both my admiration and my critique of society. It became a lifelong conversation with humanity, conducted from the quiet of my study. I wanted to show America as it truly was: vivid, complicated, often absurd, but always alive. My books are a combination of what I've seen, what I've felt, and what I've imagined. Each story is a kind of journey, both for the reader and for myself.
Your novels often draw from your childhood along the Mississippi. How did your early years shape your writing?
Ah, the Mississippi River. It was more than a river. It was a classroom, a playground, and an endless source of inspiration. As a boy, I spent countless hours watching the boats, the people, the life that flowed along its banks. The river taught me about adventure, risk, curiosity, and freedom. Characters like Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn are reflections of those early experiences. They embody a sense of wonder, the courage to question authority, and the freedom to explore the world. Childhood offers a unique perspective. Everything is new, everything is significant, and every encounter can spark imagination. Many of my stories are built on memories of mischief, games, friendship, and moral lessons learned the hard way. And yet imagination fills the gaps. I take the truth of experience and embellish it, exaggerate it, or twist it slightly so it resonates with the universal truths of human nature. I also think that growing up in a small town gives one a front row seat to human behavior, both the admirable and the ridiculous. Observing people closely, listening to their stories, and reflecting on their choices, that is what forms a writer's lens.
Humor is central to your writing. Why is it so important to you?
Humor is a lens through which one can see the truth more clearly. It allows you to criticize society, expose hypocrisy, or comment on injustice without alienating the audience. People are more willing to reflect on their own behavior if they are smiling while reading. Take, for example, the issue of racism or the absurdity of social norms. If I approached it purely seriously, it might feel preachy or heavy-handed. Humor opens the door, and then the reader is invited to enter and consider difficult questions. Writing also gave me freedom to travel without moving, freedom to explore ideas without restriction, and freedom to express both my admiration and my critique of society. It became a lifelong conversation with humanity, conducted from the quiet of my study. Even my observations of children, of small towns, or of river life are infused with humor. The mischief, the contradictions, the everyday foolishness, all of these become opportunities to entertain and enlighten simultaneously.
What message do you hope your readers take from your books?
I hope my readers learn to question, to think, and to observe. My stories are adventures, yes, but they are also moral explorations. I want readers to see the value of freedom, conscience, and curiosity. I also hope to convey empathy. Every character, no matter how foolish or mischievous, deserves understanding. We must recognize the complexity of human behavior. Blind obedience, unquestioned traditions, or simple prejudice, these are dangerous, and literature can challenge them gently. Ultimately, I hope my readers come away with a sense of wonder for the human spirit and a recognition that life, while often absurd, is full of opportunities for courage, kindness, and reflection. And I hope they laugh along the way. Life is serious enough. A smile or a laugh can make the lesson sink in more deeply than any sermon.
Thank you, Mr. Twain, for sharing your experiences, your wisdom, and your humor with us tonight.
Thank you. And remember, life is full of stories. Keep observing, keep questioning, and never forget to laugh along the way.